And hello out there again in YouTube land. This is your host, Nord, at the Color Animal Inn. We are now in episode 28.6. 28.6 on my little note card here. And our intrepid adventurers are kind of going between these three doors, pretty much banging their head against the wall in terms of getting anywhere with them. What are we doing next, folks? We're just going to continue kind of very slowly pushing up against these doors, or what's the plan? Go unveil. Sounding Barth back at the tavern about things to kill.
Well, we can wait the 3 minutes, wake up the turtle. Do we want to go through this door now that we know there's someone behind it or something?
Well, whoever they are, they're pretty calm.
Well, I mean, maybe this is their house.
Dante is trying to get Michelle to wake up. Turtle ram!
Ramming speed!
I swear, if you continue, I'm going to pick up that turtle and use it as a portable ram.
You could.
Well, I'm going to, try this door. I'm just going to...
Which door?
You said it has no lock. Does it have a knob?
It does.
I'm going to take the
turns
knob.
Freely in your hand.
Okay. Till the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And when I push the door, do I feel like there's an obstruction on the other side?
Not so much. It just seems like the door is sort of jammed. It moves except for in the corner.
Oh, so it's something. It's just physically jammed.
Yep.
Okay.
You believe that if you put enough strength behind it, you can just sort of shove it open.
I am going to lean upon the door. With a little bit more force than my usual leaning. But
Gotcha.
that's just how Planish leans, okay? Walls suffer around him.
Well, with a casual lean and a casual push, you're really not doing all that much pressure, so the door is still holding.
But when I said casual lean, I mean I'm going to give you a strength check. He's going to lean into it and see if he can push it open.
Gotcha. If he goes and gives it a real effort of 17, the door is going to pop right open. And let's see. Adjustments need to be made here. I need to find 6 east or doors. There's that one. South is already up.
I just found out something amazing about snapping turtles.
What's that?
They actually cannot retract into their shell.
Really?
Yep, they go part way, but the shell is fused in a way that does not allow them to fully retract into it.
Huh.
Which is why they snappy snap. And have big ass claws and are armored as shit.
Guess that makes sense. What you see is a big room that
I am talking about real snapping turtles, not imaginary fantasy tiny snapping turtles. I see a big room. It seems empty, from this angle at least.
Yeah, it is not. The first thing that attracts your attention is you're still wearing your Ion Stone, right?
Yep.
So
I can.
you see a glint of reflected light from the northern wall.
Okay,
It's a little
that's
too
bizarre.
far to really tell what it is, but it's a clear reflection of some sort. Um, on the ceiling, you notice there's colors and shapes. And looking up near you, you see what looks like a mural. Scenes of like people riding horses. It's kind of hard to tell from here. And the room itself is filled with bats.
Well, I don't think that it's the bats talking, is it? Maybe it is. Who knows?
Dumb bats.
The
Uh,
bats
Oh,
talk.
let me get a D3 from you.
Uh-huh.
and Cordy wants to know if Michelle's still out.
Depends on how long it took Solanish to, how long he waited. What'd you get for the D3? I can't see.
1.
One it is. One it will
And
be.
the room is filled with one bat. It's a really big bat, you guys.
That's winged death.
It is, in fact, filled with one really big bat and a whole bunch of smaller bats that do not appear dangerous. This one, however, does.
It's a big bat made of little bats.
And it's like flying around up there where you folks at home can't see. Give me a second, change that. There we go. That's Slanish. There's the bat. There's the bat. Give me the bat.
He's not
Give me the bat.
he's not going to particularly wait for her to wake up. I don't think he can tell her wakeful state from her non-wakeful state. He waited a little bit, but then he got a little impatient. I mean, there was that entire time where Nil was basically fiddling with the door, standing at the door, listening at the door.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. I don't know if it's been 3 minutes, but it's been a bit.
Fondling the door.
Fondling
Learning
the door.
learning its innermost secrets.
If you want to let the dice decide, it's a DC 12 Fortitude save for. There you
She
go.
just pulls it off.
She's awake.
Good will save that.
At some point, Michelle was like, "Brr." She woke up, looked up, saw the door. Where's the idiot? Dog.
You need to take well, the turtle needs to take a rank in ranger so she can get favorite enemy doors.
Yeah, Tlanish is not sure he wants to go in this room. It's really colorful, and there's reflective stuff on the other side. He's not sure what to make of this room, so he sort of glances askance at his erstwhile party of adventure folk.
I don't know. I can't even see, so I guess I'll kind of walk over and get over here. See a bat. That's up to you guys. I don't mind. We can go try another door. We can go try the first door. No, Cordy wants to go.
Like, I don't
Up to you.
fucking know what's up with this room. It's a big room. I guess I'll step out of Frogman's way. Well, his turtle running like a slow-mo puppy behind him.
Cool. The bat has not seen you yet, so Dante is going to get the first shot, and then we're going into initiative. So make that shot, Dante. I'm seeing it coming up on one of my screens, but not the other. There it is. 20 is a hit. 7 points of damage. 7. There we go.
Holy crap.
With Casa up first.
I beat the bat. I can't see the bat. Not even if I do that. So I have to actually go in.
What is your vision?
Low light.
Low light.
So you're relying on Slotish's ability to produce light, or ion stone.
Here, 5.
Yep, I can see very slightly the bat here, like a little hint of a wing.
Yep.
There we go, I can see it now.
Hello, bat.
Now let me ask you, is this area darkness to you? Off to your left.
It is shadowed to the left.
Gotcha. That's what I was hoping for. So you're going to fire your longbow at it with a 12 within 30 feet, 10, 20, probably not. Looks like just over, probably like 35 feet. Yep. Not a hit. That one, however, is now aware of your presence, and it is going to start fluttering towards you.
Oh shit.
25 feet. And it's going to bite you, or at least try to.
Oh shit.
13 does not hit.
Thank God, because that would have killed me.
It would have staggered you.
Mm-hmm.
Honest, you're up. Correction.
Alright.
Mr. Fuzzy Pants, Mr. Brownleaf, what's he doing?
He's gonna stay back there.
Alright, now you're up, Slonish.
Brownleaf is a spell book.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, quite literally, he's a flying old spell book. I'm going to try to do a barrel roll, because I want to, get, I guess, into this square.
Yeah,
So I'm
you can
gonna,
actually move all the way past him, but yeah, that's all you
I
want
will
to do.
do a barrel roll.
Alrighty.
Or, try to perform one with the armor and everything.
I think it's funny that the frog is saying to do a barrel roll.
Do you know what that's from, Diana?
No.
Didn't think so. I do, but that's just because I play a lot of video games, and I just dropped something. Great. Oh well.
Was it
Shit
the
happens.
rabbit that said it?
I thought it was.
I only
Nope.
played that like once.
No, because
It's me,
everyone
Nomami.
everyone hates the frog. Slappy. Slappy the frog.
Yep.
I think that's his name.
So the bat is going to take a bite
Slippy.
at the lizard.
Yes.
Slippy, slappy, whatever.
13 is not a hit.
The bat gets a mouthful of armor.
Uh,
And, I've never used my greatsword before, I don't think. And I'm going to do so now and try to cut it in half. Because I can.
it's pretty degrading, that sword. 15 is a hit for 15 damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Nice symmetry there. Nil.
That is all.
What's up, Nil?
I don't know. I'm going to just fire my hand crossbow at this thing. I have line of sight on it, I guess. I can see him. Adding -4, that definitely does not hit. And that is, I guess I'll use my move action to reload the crossbow. That'll be my turn.
Dante, your turn. Dante raises his shield as he approaches the bat and tries to intimidate it. Are you to use a acrobatics to kind of like duck behind your shield somehow acrobatically? Avoid the attack of opportunity. Nice use of the macro, my friend. So the bat actually batters at you pretty good. Got a 3, but had already used its attack of opportunity, so does not actually get through and attack you. You manage to get to it, and you're going to try to intimidate it, huh? Well, I'm fairly sure intimidation requires the target to. Well, maybe not. Doesn't need to actually be able to understand you. Let's look at the rules.
Well, first, he takes a penalty for each size category. He's smaller than the target, which is a -4. So if the bat is medium, that's a -4 to begin with.
Right.
Other than
skill.
that, I don't think there's any other penalties. Let's
You
see,
can
maybe
use a skill
there's.
to frighten an opponent or get them to act in a way that benefits you. The skill includes verbal threats and displays of prowess, which you would be able to recognize. I mean, he's a frog. He's probably like, I don't know, flailing his tongue around at it or something that would recognize somehow. I'm going to say, yeah, you can, in fact, try to intimidate. And I'm assuming you're what? Trying to make it friendly towards you or trying to demoralize it? I would have to say probably demoralize. I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah. So it is now shaken. DC is 10 plus its hit dice plus wisdom, which I have to look up.
Well, I mean, he could like converse with it for a minute.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Wisdom is 14. That's +2. Plus its hit dice is 4, so 14 is 16. You got a 23, so that beats it by 1. So 2 rounds of duration. Plus the fact that you rolled a natural 20, which is why I bothered doing any of this. So want to increase the duration? Or how else would you like drastically intimidate this thing? You know, frog versus bat. The bat gets scared. What does it do? How does the frog look bat scary? Scary enough to scare a bat.
He comes in wearing a dress.
Well, that'll scare anybody.
Nope. Bat flies off.
Oh, I'll put images in my head.
You want to see a frog wearing a dress?
No.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining Dante standing there, and then his throat inflates
Oh yeah, yeah.
to an enormous size.
You poke it with your claw.
And the bat is like, holy shit!
Yep. Dante is now a huge creature. Just this one bloated vocal sack and a little frog hanging out the end of it.
He starts to float away.
Yeah, it is shaken, which means It's taking a -2 penalty on any attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, or ability checks. It's a less severe state of fear than frightened or panicked.
Yeah, frightened means it takes all of the penalties and additionally has to run away from the source of the fear if it can.
Yeah.
And panicked is basically can't do fucking anything, just tries to run, provoking every attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so Dante, you think it's fearful enough of you to try to fly away? You did roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yep. Make it so. That's just gonna go squeak, 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 squeak. And it flies away and it kind of disappears into the ceiling somewhere. There's probably a loose tile or something, a crack, and it is disappeared.
We don't get any opportunity attacks?
I get disengaged.
I guess if
Oh.
you had your long spears or ranged weapons ready.
Well, I'm holding a giant greatsword.
Is that a reach weapon?
It's not a reach weapon, but it did abandon a square adjacent to me.
Yeah. No, it's
I
doing a
Have
withdrawal.
my
action.
longbow up.
So it's doing a withdrawal, yeah? Okay. So no
This way.
AOs, it just runs away.
Yep.
Run away! Run away!
Well, it's gone now.
And let me, as it's flying away, don't move yet because I
Oh,
need
okay,
to
sorry.
find
I was just trying to get a vision.
like 800.
As it's flying away, it splits into 10 more bats, identical.
A ray of fire shoots it. Oh, guess we don't want this room.
Fire, artifice, toil.
Was that something it actually said, or?
Yes, you all heard exactly that little what I just did.
Oh, can you repeat it in like?
No, no. Either you heard it or you didn't.
I'm going to make a intelligence check to see if I can recall.
Damn players. It was a voice. In fact, same voice that you heard talking earlier, in a very kind of disinterested, probably tone, coming from the north, just said the words fire, artifice, toil.
Fat. My God. FAT. Fire. Artifice and toil.
Sorry, what? I'm going to look around at the murals to see if I can figure out if it's talking about anything in specific in this room.
Well, there are depictions of fire amongst the mural, but that's not the gist of what the image seems to be about. It seems to be mostly just a mural of a legendary battle, kind of spread out on the ceiling. You notice the same like guys on the same horses with the same kind of gear fighting the same people. It seems to be like a brief history of some sort of ancient legendary battle of some sort.
That's cool. Also, I realized my error as soon as you started explaining. I don't think Tlanish would know the words artifice and probably maybe not even the word toil. Fire he gets. The other two are, one's a definite no and one's a maybe.
Common is exactly English, so depending on his grasp of common, he might not.
Well, his grasp of common is I had to take a freaking rank of linguistics to even have it.
Yep.
Because lizard folk are horrifyingly xenophobic. I just don't see anyone using the word artifice in normal conversation, you know?
I'm just making a perception check around this room, see if there's anything I notice.
I'm going to step slightly forward so that the light can reach the opposite wall and I can see what the fuck was on that wall.
Paladins seeking to be cleansed of sin must sacrifice a frog in the wilderness during twilight and the fog. And as you get closer,
Run, Dante! Run!
let's see, hang on a second, let me try that.
Do we step into an episode of Nightmare? What the fuck is happening?
I think what the fuck is happening is an excellent question to ask during my games.
This is true.
What even?
Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, someone's on the other side of the mirror. Oh, it's a magic mirror. Am I the most beautiful? Oh god, that's a big mirror.
Yes, you heard that right, and that's why I said run, Dante, run!
As you see, get closer, you realize
Buzz
there
is
is,
out.
in fact, a huge mirror on the north wall, reflecting Slanish's light back at you. That's what she saw, or he saw earlier. And as you get closer, you see kind of what definitely looks like a face in the mirror. And it's kind of got that graphical, glitchy look that indicates it is actually the mirror's face itself.
Well, ask him if you're the most fair in the land.
Is it sorry, did you say the face was female or
Sure.
male?
Yeah, it's female.
All right. I'm gonna kind of cautiously address. Hello.
Happening upon a lion inside a walled city foretells an act of cruelty.
What's your name? Nothing. All right.
No, I pull things up.
Oh, okay. She's just ignoring me now. You know what? I'm used to it.
Two people of either gender generally take place on holidays.
What?
Okay, Atlanish is done with this.
Excuse me.
What happens if I break your
think
mirror?
it's glitching out.
I yell at. What happens if your mirror breaks?
Cupidicium qui donas condom treparceras.
Do I recognize that as an actual language?
How many ranks of linguistics do you have?
One. I'm only level 1, but
You still might recognize it. You can make a linguistics check.
okay. I mean, would I know if I have a couple of languages I know though?
What are they?
I have 7. I have. Give me a minute. Common, infernal, draconic,
No,
dwarven,
no,
elven,
no,
goblin,
no,
and orc.
no.
Jesus Christ, honey.
Those are the ones you actually know. I mean, fluently. You can still make the
Yes.
roll.
Okay.
Not Gripply.
Oh crap! I forgot to select my character. All right, linguistics.
You do not recognize it. Which is odd because you are fairly sure you've heard, I mean, with the exception of like Druid or Thieves' Cant, pretty much all the languages. And you've probably even heard samples of those.
Probably the only one I could think of would be Aklo. I don't understand what you're saying. I do have a linguistics rank.
She will miss with the unlucky killer on a windy day.
No, she won't.
It's not windy out, is it? Because I
Well-
am listening at the store.
Well, welcome the mirror of gibberish.
Epsilon
It's-
14. Hamster Griffin 19.
Huh.
Okay.
Can I? I'm gonna move over to this. Is there like a dude on the other side of this mirror?
There's a wall on the other side of it.
He's just like these jackasses. They really think this is a talking mirror. All right.
Is there a freaking tuning knob on the mirror?
This isn't a TV.
No.
And what is the language was like? This just in today. It's on 60 Minutes.
Dante attempts to make a perception check against this wooden door, which is a simple wooden door.
I have a strong guess where it leads.
Yeah.
Any of you had brought torches, you could have dropped one behind you and lit up the room as you left, but nope, nobody thought
Meh.
to.
Meh.
Cordy, you
Eh.
are absolutely certain this door is perfectly safe to open and is not trapped in any way at all.
Oh, maybe this will work. I'm gonna while he's trying to blow himself up with a door. I'm gonna try to attempt use magic device check to see if I can figure out how this thing works.
What, the mirror?
Yeah.
Traditions include public atonement, declarations of intent, and races. No, you got no clue. It's certainly not acting like any magic mirror you've ever heard of. Not that you ever have seen a magic mirror, but you've probably heard tales of them in the past, and never one's talking like this.
I think this mirror's on crack.
Keep talking to it while we look at these doors.
You do that. I'm thinking about shooting it with an arrow at some point. Like getting behind the door and just launching arrows at the mirror.
Can you not? It's not doing anything. It's just talking at you. Leave it alone. Poor mirror.
I like shooting things. It's not like I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go join Casa and Pierre. At this
Casa,
door.
you made a perception check, presumably against the door here.
Yes.
East door. This is a good wooden door. You are absolutely certain there are no traps or anything nasty on it.
I try the knob.
Very good.
Standing sideways while I do it, just in case.
Please make me a will save.
Lovely.
Oh, there you go. You think it wasn't a fortitude?
Slonish and Mr. Brownie. Well, Mr. Brownie's not real. Slonish, make me a will save, please.
Mr. Brownie.
There's just a sudden flickering flash of multicolored lights that leave you both seeing stars. You know, it fades really quickly. You can still see them, but you know it's not obstructing your vision or anything. Tlonix takes a little longer because reasons. Um, you get the feeling that a magical trap has just gone off that was trying to hypnotize you but failed. The door does not open.
It's locked.
It is locked. The door knob turns slightly, and there's a clicking noise. And running across a stork in a grove of willow trees is thought to predict a banishment.
Yeah, I've stopped listening. Does Planish recognize the door as the source of this sudden malady?
Make me a spellcraft or knowledge arcana, something like that. Even
How
in
about
dungeoneering.
How about a plain? Well, I could give you a plain wisdom or a plain intelligence check. It depends on if you consider this a common sense and perception thing or a logic and reasoning thing.
I would say it's probably common sense perception. Because
Then
you'd
it's a
be,
wisdom check. I will
it
give
is
you
it
a
is
wisdom
intelligence,
check.
but you're linking and then making deductions, and more of a what real world
So,
common sense.
completely reasonably, he's pretty sure that this came from the door, and then completely unreasonably, he pulls out his Earthbreaker and smashes it into the door in some kind of weird retaliation for it attacking him.
Nice.
That's one of
So
the reasons why I
fuck
moved.
you, door.
Just in case. Just in
Fuck
case
you,
the
clown.
big lizard dude next to me got mad at the bright lights.
So smash, and you do 9 points of damage to it. You figure that's about half. One more of these. This door is not going to stand up to this kind of abuse for long.
Dante opened the other door as well.
Dante opened the southern door.
You,
Yeah, he does. Dante opens the southwest door. Dante slowly. Let me check. So that door is not open. Did you try to open this door, the one y'all came in, at any point, Dante? I don't think he did. I think he was messing with the other one. It was open by the time. He did once. Then you will recognize this door is merely stuck.
give the old welly.
Yep.
A little well.
So you want to... Yep. Michelle bash into it. It should probably be able to push it open. And he has so push it open. All right, let me go to the dynamic lighting layer. Somebody's got a nose whistle going.
Diana.
What?
Yeah. What he said you have a nose whistle going.
Yeah, Plundish has actually stopped after the first bash on the door. He just sort of stands there huffing, puffing, and glaring at the door, like as if daring it to attack him again.
It does not.
I'm gonna ask the mirror if a tree falls in the woods. Does anyone hear it?
Fire, artifice, toil.
Fire, artifice, toil. Don't know what these words. I know what the words mean, but
Toil and trouble.
see, so fire, church, fire. The goo. Yeah, you want to finish off the door for Flonix?
At this point, Planish is sort of turned around and is looking very confusedly at Casa and Nil, who are, repeating the words of the mirror like it's, He's sort of tuned it out at this point.
Oh, I did it jokingly.
Yeah, I'm actually doing it though.
So he's like, what the, He looks a little confused. He tips his head sideways, sort of like a dog.
Always sign a contract and you're a doc in the morning.
Near a dock. It's just a crazy mirror. It's like an old grandma. It's that you just like, okay, grandma, what have you said?
I guess I'll just grab the door now that it's broken. I imagine it's broken. It has the broken condition. Oh,
You're right.
and he'll just put his claws in it and try to, open it
You got
with
it.
brute strength. He's going to try to break this door. And I believe the break DC is reduced by 2 for the fact that it is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Borked. Door borked.
Dorked.
Dorked.
Dork.
It's gotten to be that point of the night, hasn't it?
It has. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We are at 41 minutes on this current recording.
Bye, door.
This will probably be the last room. With a 22, there's no question about it. Give me a second to set up. Let's see.
May I take a 5-foot step backwards with the door in my claws?
Yes, indeed.
I will take a 5-foot step backwards, carrying the now detached door.
There's multiple javelins. Shoot out at me.
I'm missing something. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Let's see the jam layer properly. Oh, man. Alright, so I need to make a little adjustment. Or 3, which I'm doing as we speak. A little bit slowly. The computer doing its thing. Alright, so it's the north. It's road.
Did I mention I kind of love dungeon crawls? I really do.
Me too. I've always had a certain thing for them. They're simple, they're easy to do, and depending on if the buy-in of the crew and their creativity and ability to make things fun, it's not just nothing. It turns into something. It turns into fun if you do it right. Let's see. I can see the people who get into long stories. They're not doing more bats. They're doing Castle Gods. They don't need to be here. It is an orc door.
The door's an orc. he lifts it up in his claw. Oh, wait a minute, you're not a door. Hey, how's it going? This is just a side job. Sometimes I like to moonlight as an orc as a door.
It was literally just an orc sitting there with a tower shield on his back. He just happened to be there.
No, they got behind the door is like a party room. His friends like taped him to the door after he passed out. First one to pass out.
Working on it. Get in there. Almost done.
Yeah, but that's kind of like saying a pillow is a unique battering ram because it does about the same damage.
I don't know, man. I was recently using this pillow. It basically felt like sleeping on a rock.
This is true. You're right. Pillows can do more damage.
There are some pillows, man.
Let's see.
Speaking of pillows, I think after this battle, definitely gonna hit the sack.
I think we're all at that point.
Yeah, we're a little past that point, but that's all right.
Let's see. To be fair, in like the last 2 days, I've gotten like maybe a total of fucking like 9 hours of sleep. So
Oh, fun.
yeah,
This will go fast. Hopefully.
we're all gonna miss. It is guaranteed.
You never use pillows?
You're sick, man.
No.
You are fucking sick.
I use at least like 3 or 4.
I used to
300,000 pillows.
all the pillows.
But I sleep on my side, so
So do I.
very seldom sleep on my back. So as this door is ripped off its hinges and physically carried into the room by Tlanish, you see a group of 4 orcs who are all standing armed and readied for battle. Fortunately, none of them have bows, and they are all facing you, despite the fact they're not. They are now. Because they've heard the banging noises and are in no way surprised by your presence as the door is removed.
The hell you say?
Yes, yeah, believe it or not.
Hey, I rolled good initiative. All right.
A sorcerer encountering a boot near a patch of oleanders sometimes foretells a mystery.
Shut up, Grandma.
Thank you, Mir, for that input. Fucking.
Whoa.
Orc.
Wow.
Take my rolls, Orc. Take them all.
They didn't do well at all.
Haha. Fuck you, Orc.
So, Tlanish, with your door in hand, or in claw, I guess, what would you like to do?
Squish him with the door.
I am going to. What's that shield on the ground? Is that like a table, just a shield standing there? Just...
It is a shield on an otherwise more or less empty floor. The orcs are gathered around it. If you'd like to make a perception check, might be able to tell you a little more.
I'd love to.
They were quite obviously setting it on fire. It looks scorched. It looks like they've set it on fire and put it out a couple times. You have absolutely no idea why.
Alright,
Oh,
I am
no.
going to continue walking.
Pyros.
I'm going to walk up to this orc. I'm going to hope that my friends will join me very soon. I'm going to rage. Then I'm going to hit the orc with the door. Bet you didn't see that coming.
You forget the door's like open. You have like the surgery just goes through and there's oh.
Yeah, she took the door frame and everything with her.
At least we know who's been setting the fucking salamander on fire. This guy's just like burn.
So yeah, I'm going to make you a melee attack roll, and you're going to subtract 2 from it rather than 4 because I'm raging. Jesus
Nice.
Christ!
Wow. Roll critical hit to get an idea. You can even roll it twice and pick the better one, but I want you to tell me how you just fucked up an orc with a door.
You said it was a door.
All right.
Orc door. So
Yeah, it was an orc door.
So you want me to roll twice?
You can
just
roll
for
twice,
funsies?
just for fun, to give you an idea, see if that like inspiration can be found. And you can completely ignore those if you want. But I want a story how you walk up and fuck this orc up. Yeah, no shit, Cordy. No shit.
Oh, all right. Let me think for a moment.
You think Bethesda puts this into their games? No.
Oh, he just fucked up an orc with a door and his leg popped off?
Pop.
Well, I think I'm going to use the arm shot because for that one, I can think of how this viably could work and be,
Okay.
reasonably ridiculous for, and a fucking 26. So basically, what it is like part of the frame
Uh,
plus the door. He walks up, places the open door over the orc, and then just repeatedly slams it into his face,
like
opening
the
and
frame's kind of
closing
on
it.
the orc's shoulders, and you're just opening and closing the door on him.
And when the orc raises his arm to try stop him, the arm basically snaps.
Goes flying across the room. The orc just sort of bleeds to death. Pummeled ex-orc. And I gotta say, that wasn't very good for the door either. The door is gonna
No, I'm sure the door is
crumble.
done.
Yes.
I can just think of those like those old cartoons where she like just walks up and bang, oh, and then he's like starting to become like a little crunchy fucking musical
Like
instrument.
he's thinking
Oh,
it's
yeah, an
gonna push
accordion.
him. He holds his ground. It's partially the door and partially the orc being incredibly stupid.
Yep. He thought you were gonna charge and like do a bull rush or something. But no, you just sort of walk up and start slamming the door on him. And he's dead. Very dead. Nil, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm just gonna spend my turn doing this.
Humans are not chaos. I guess we are. Yeah. Yeah, we do have imply in part order, but we do a lot more chaos than
I
that.
don't know about you, but that door slamming might deserve a brownie point.
Sure.
That
I'll second
is
that.
a nomination and a secondation. Yeah. Slanish, you just earned yourself a brownie point.
I shall accept it with my gratitude.
I guess I will. Oh, geez. I'll move up 10 feet so I can get a better view of what's going on in this place.
I just read what Corky said.
It's 15, 20, 25, and 30. And I am going to. I'm going to take my hand crossbow and fire at. I'll go with Orc 2.
All right.
Hmm.
12. You get any bonuses?
Oh, God, I don't think so. That's a. Sorry.
12 is a miss.
Yep, that's my turn.
Dante, it's your turn.
He's still thinking of door jokes.
It's like Michelle starts working her way into the room with Dante on her back. Very slowly.
The orcs die of old age. You win.
Oh, just sort of there. This guy's leaning on his spear and just looking at you, waiting.
Looking at each other, really? Like, they're just like, really?
Dante tells his allies how to move around each other effectively. Tactician swap places activated. Doesn't help me, but it sounds cool. Who's swapping with what?
I believe that we all now have use of that feat or that tactic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So that means, like, if I was here, me and Flonix could trade places without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Is it just
Yeah.
directly adjacent?
Yeah.
All allies within 30 feet of me who can see and hear me can use swap places.
Yeah, we have to be adjacent to each other. It's essentially to, like, allow,
It's
like,
it's a teamwork feat. Essentially,
yeah.
we all gain this specific teamwork feat as a bonus feat, and
For
the
one
feat
round? Or like
Uh,
one just for his turn?
I don't know. 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
3 rounds
Interesting.
plus 1 round for every 2 levels the cavalier possesses. So 3 rounds.
Yep, so basically you and your ally who are adjacent can switch immediately as an immediate action. Same size. So it's only going to work on allies who are Dante, or well, the size of the ally that you're trying to move. So it's not necessarily Dante. No.
Oh, interesting. Your ally does not provoke, but you provoke as normal.
Yeah. And yeah, Michelle, who is the mobile part of Dante, is medium, so she can switch with anybody else. So are you planning to use this immediately and switch places with Talanish? Turn ends. Gotcha. Orc 2's turn. Orc 2 is gonna move over here. Tactician is gotcha. Go up here, and then here. You did not use your spear, so no attacks. of
No, I used the
opportunity.
door.
Yep. And he has him a falchion. Spear, whip, long spear, long bow, falchion. There we go. 8's not going to cut it. Ah,
The jokes.
Casa.
Okay.
You really should have named your last name Blanca.
Um. I'm going to daze this one.
Oh, interesting. Pulling out the magic, are we?
Yeah.
Was this a innate ability, a spell, a scroll, a wand?
Orison.
Orison? Got it.
Yeah, just Andrew. Give me a minute and I'll let you know what your DC is.
Probably going to be around 13 to 14. This is will save, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, final battle. Whip it out, guys. Don't hold back. 18, I'm pretty sure is going to cover.
Yeah. 10 plus the spell's level. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's something else. Damn it.
Spells level
Tempo-
plus her casting stat
Yeah.
bonus.
So, yeah, 13 was all it needed.
So, yeah, he shakes it off. Casa, you move to cast. You're done. It is Orc 4's turn. He's going to shake it off. He's going to take a 5-foot
Might want
step.
to tell Nick that there, Cordy.
Yeah.
Let it all hang out.
And he has a spear, short spear kind of thing. Oh no, that is a long spear. So he's going to stay where he was. And stab with reach at Dante, or whoever's on top here. And
Uh-oh. He should have
critical
moved into
miss.
the...
Yeah, Dante, make a critical miss roll. Falls prone, half speed next round. So remember the boots. If I can find the boots. I can get away without fearing the boots. Hi, Dan. I don't remember boot means half speed. Yep, fear of the boot, folks. Here, it's color animal in as opposed to vice versa.
It looks like the boot is kicking someone's ass.
Yeah, it does. Orc 3's turn. He has an axe. So he is going to move straight on through to here where Dante is. And great axe versus Dante is a 9, not a hit. Orc 1 was.
Oh,
He's
Cordy is saying since he
adorable.
has his lance, the guy provoked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
Orc 1 sadly let the door hit him on the way out.
Yep.
Oh,
Ouch,
more
9
jumps.
damage.
9 damage. That's a nearly fatal wound for an orc.
I can just see him like
door, but a lance.
running straight into a lance, like right with his throat.
Ow. I am going to freak out and swing everything pointy I have on me, and I have a lot of pointy things at this gentleman. Just laughing maniacally.
You are a pointy thing.
Yes,
21's
is
a hit.
that's absolutely through. For
Sorry.
9 damage so far.
Oh, so you are raging?
I am raging. I have been raging.
Gotcha.
I'm continuing to rage. I raged when I hit him with the door. It was
point.
rage dooring. Proper rage dooring. I am going to continue hitting him. He has not fallen yet.
Excellent door rage, dude.
That is a 16.
16's a hit for 7 more points, and that finishes this orc off as well.
And then, in the true style of displaying how much knowledge I have about D&D rules, I'm going to take a 5-foot step and finish my full attack on the other guy.
Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
Yup.
Ah.
You can move during a full attack.
Only 5 feet,
5-foot
obviously.
step, but
Yep. That is a 5-foot step.
It is. Awesome.
So I'm going to continue just being a
Nice.
whirlwind of claws and teeth.
Yes, that's going to do another 8 points of damage there. The bonus damage alone would have killed him.
And then as his head spins at a very unhealthy angle, I'm going to roar at the last guy who's on the floor and end my turn.
Nil, your turn.
All right, I'm going to move here.
Excuse me.
If this guy is prone, does that count as flat-footed?
No, he's aware, but he's taking a -4 penalty.
Well, I meant, yeah, okay. So how does, I guess that doesn't work with sneak attack then.
You can add 4 to your roll.
Yeah, it was more for the purposes of sneak attack.
Oh, no.
I'll just take a stab at him with my rapier. So 17
17's definitely a hit.
for 1 damage.
Is that because you're low strength?
Yeah, until, like I said, until level 3, I'm gonna be pretty effing useless.
Gotcha. 1 point it is. Eventually. I put it in there. There we go. Dante.
I can just imagine Nil basically poking him in the nose with the tip of the rapier going, "Got your nose!"
No, I'm poking him in the butt. Boop.
You don't provoke as long. No.
No, you provoke if you leave a threatened square.
You can take
If
a
at
5
any
foot.
point during your movement you leave a threatened square.
But that does not count 5-foot steps. If you're not. Move there, or where the other orc is. Attack one of those places. Yep, that is going to provoke because you're moving around within his threatened area.
But he's gonna be out.
You're in a threatened square at one point, and then you leave that to move to another one, and so on. So you do provoke, but the guy is prone. He's taking a -4 to hit. Almost certainly not going to hit you.
As he crits.
The words before natural 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually Cervasis sits on, oh, I only need a crit to hit me. Oh, okay.
Corey's asking if Slonish wanted to swap places there at some point.
He would have just continued, like, where did you go,
Base.
like this?
Yeah.
Nah. He's gonna...
All right, so that's where you're ending up, Cordy. You're going to take an attack of opportunity. Why don't you confirm that? All right. 9's a miss.
Oh, could he even do that with a long spear anyway?
Oh, yeah, was when Dante was like up here was when the
Oh,
attack
gotcha.
happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
True that.
But that's 9's actually a 5
Yeah,
versus the
he's not doing
armored toad on a armored turtle with a freaking lance. Although at 5 feet he's going to need to switch weapons.
Yep.
Two-hand the bastard.
Haha. You picked me up.
Yes. Nice final attack roll of the night, Cordy. Make it worth it. So that's all you want for a critical is +1 base damage?
No, he
That arm-
has it because he's two-handing. It's the
That arm
increased
shot's pretty
damage.
popular tonight.
Yeah.
So he does 10 damage plus the 1d4 for the arm shot.
4 + 1 doubled for the crit. Plus 1d4.
12. That's pretty good damage.
The orc on the ground is just. You take his arm off and he just bleeds to death instantly. Goes immediately into shock. Starts twitching and blood spurting all over the place. And he is dead.
I will try to heal him with my rapier. That was fun.
It was.
I'm going to drop my rage and go check out that shield. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You want to? Does fatigue affect your skill checks?
Well, if they're dex or strength based, yeah.
Make a dex. Oh god, the shield.
Yeah, if I were to make a reflex save during this state, I would take a penalty to it. But I'm just gonna
Oh.
peer at this.
All right, you look at the shield. I'm gonna look at the chest.
Sure.
Don't worry, it's a mimic. As I get,
Nil just vanishes into the chest. The chest burps.
It turns out the orc was carrying this chest. One of them was, and when he died, he dropped it.
it popped out of him like an old
Yeah.
RPG. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, hey.
You know, the same way giant rats carry coins and magical weaponry.
Hells yeah.
And now the chest has sparklies, inviting people to open it.
The shield, as far as it goes, it looks like a pretty typical orcish wooden shield. There's really nothing about it that gives you indication of why they were doing this to it. It just looks like they were setting it on fire for fun.
Ah. All right.
Isn't that what that thing's always been saying? Like fire. Okay, so you got fire. The other one was trickery and toil. Deception.
Artifice.
Well, yeah, but it means deception, trickery.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it?
Well, I mean, yeah, it does. That's what artifice means.
Well, it specifically, can refer to devices.
Dante swings his sword with as much strength that he can muster and cuts through the orc's shoulder with such ease that he continues into the orc's side. He then proceeds to slide the sword out of the orc's side and cleans the blood on the orc's head, then shoots it.
Nice. Proper ending.
Yep.
I will walk over here and take a tiny splinter of the door as a memento
Nice.
of this glorious moment.
Can
I
I
would
do that?
probably
Oh.
fashion it into some kind of tribal trinket later.
You can make it into a stake. You can use it as a weapon.
Nil, this is weird. This is just, at first glance, it looks like just a regular chest, wooden chest with iron bandings and decorations and such on it. But when you notice that it doesn't seem to have a lock on it, you examine it more carefully. And it looks like the front, the top, the sides of this, it's all decorated with little individual tiles almost of metal. And as you look closer, you realize that each of these tiles is they're all connected in the same way to something in the chest, and they appear to have very sharp edges. In other words,
Interesting.
you've detected some kind of trap, but can you figure out how to disarm it?
All right. I don't know. Let's find out.
In the meantime, I will shake these orcs for any shinies, valuables, or fun things they might have.
Each of the orcs has 1d6 coins, 1d6 gold in coin, and useless orcish equipment.
I will, I guess, roll 4d6 and divide it 4 ways equally. Tlanish will sort of just hand out.
Got it.
He will count on his fingers. It's not a lot of gold, so.
Michelle slowly steps on the orc's skull without paying attention and ends up crushing the orc's skull into putty. Everyone
Putty.
hears a sickening crunch and the skull turns into something completely unrecognizable. So not
Poor Michelle.
Yeah.
Now she has a dirty claw paw thing.
Yeah, she's just dragging an orc body behind her.
So 12 gold. Easily divisible by 4 for 3 gold each.
There. I'm gonna say.
There,
I'm gonna
You
blow on
get-
my fingertips. Stand back, everyone. And
I will stand back as soon as Roll20 responds.
as you begin to lift the lid of this chest, it starts to lift really easily. But you peek inside just as it's barely cracked open, and you notice there's a string attached to the underside of this the lid, and you stop opening it.
do I think is there a way I can figure out? So I see the string, so I know if that breaks, it's gonna set the trap off.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this a little difficult than just simply roll dice. I want you to try to think about it and see if you can figure out how to disarm this trap.
Do I think the string will, if it? Damn.
With the roll you just made, I'm going to say that you realize that the string was loose until you opened the lid.
Okay, so if I open it, that string's going to be the trigger. I'm going to cut the string.
Excellent. We're going to just stick with the same roll you made, because you made it wasn't a natural 20, but it was an end result of a 20. So you're going to reach into your pocket, you're going to pull out a very thin knife blade, and as you open the lid just a little bit, you're going to slide the knife through the gap and cut the string. You hear it go snap and kind of falls down, and the lid now opens freely.
Okay.
You look inside and you notice there are small explosives embedded in the walls of the chest, and the dangling bit of string hangs from the trigger. So if you were to open this chest without disarming it, the little metal plates would be shrapnel flung in all directions.
Oh.
And inside, you see 4 glowing chambers, each of which is just the size to reach a hand into, and each of them is glowing your token aura color.
Oh.
Give me a second to re-roll the chart here.
Yeah, I was just afraid because there was 2 possibilities. I could snip it and it would be that was the one, or if I snipped it, so that was the actual trigger, and like, so if I broke it, that's what kind of set it off too. So I'm like, oh shit.
Never know.
Yeah, it was a
Blue
50-50.
wire. No, the red, the red. Ah!
I'm going to try to throw more stuff like that into the next game.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, a little more specific puzzles. So Nick, or Nil as it turns out, being the one actually at the chest, is welcome to be the first one to open it and pull something out.
Sure, why not?
And,
Oh, would you like-
yeah, I'm sorry, a D5, please, unless
Okay.
you want to try for coins.
Not particularly. I like the randomness.
Yep.
3.
1, 2, 3. Give me a D5.
Again. Okay. 1.
1. You found a set of masterwork bolas
All right.
worth 305 gold pieces.
Okay, we'll put those in. I'm just gonna sell them for 300. So 152.
Yep.
All right. We'll just that way you don't have to keep track
Straight
of
up
it.
sold. Next up is Diana with a D5 and then a D something.
1.
Oh, gotcha. 1 and a 1. Oh, no, just a 1, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A 1 and a D23, please.
Amazing. 16.
16. You found a piece of rose quartz. And your jewelry maker is not here, so... Yep, a gem.
I can appraise it if you want. I make no promises, but I do have like a +8 to it.
Okay.
Like I said, no promises. That's the way I roll. Though I was pretty lucky I didn't blow
Now I
myself up.
finally understand why you were wondering about freaking skill points. You had a bajillion of them.
Oh, I actually only have 1 train point into that. It's just all the bonuses from intelligence and
Yeah,
Plus-
that's what I mean. You have a freaking +4 to int. I mean, it's
yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of like what a rogue does. Meh. I try.
You're 100% certain that this rose quartz, when sold or in trade value, is worth exactly 55 gold pieces.
No. Kind of like palm him, but meh. About 55. I think you could probably get that for if you sold this to anyone. I'd be willing to pay you that. And I give it back to her, obviously.
I was gonna say I just held it
Sleight
up.
of
too.
hand.
I didn't.
It's 55. No, don't worry about it. Where'd my rose do?
So Slanish, you're next.
We've had
I fuck up the lovely velvet lining of this chest as I shove my clawed paw in there.
I slowly back away as the chest probably explodes.
A 2, let me get a D16. Sweet 16.
Another 2.
You like getting doubles of the same number.
Listen, man, I was playing Dragon Age before that, and in Dragon Age, it's really good to get doubles.
It is, yes. I know the system a little bit. I kind of like the system where you could do legendary actions. Like I think if you got like so many of like D6s.
Well, it's not a part of the official system, but people do it anyway, because unlike the D20 system, which D&D, Pathfinder, and so on use, which is linear, the 3D6 system that Dragon Age uses is a bell curve, which means that getting a triple six
Very
is
rare.
is like 0.60 something percent chance, less than 1% chance.
Yeah.
So Tlonix reaches in there, and you feel what feels like a chain. You know, maybe like a necklace type chain or something, some sort of metal. And you locate the handle, and you pull up an Electrum sensor with silver filigree. This is a art object of some value. Still in good condition.
All right, I will sort of look at it, sniff at it, and then sort of cast a questioning glance towards a certain tiefling.
I kind of like look around.
Yeah.
Oh, me. Sorry, tiefling. Yeah. I'll just kind of go over and look at it.
Let's say 0.46% chance.
Yep,
Pretty
less
small.
than 1%, less than
Less than
half a
0.5%.
percent. So it
Alright.
is extremely rare, but it does happen, and it's really fun when it does if you use the legendary rules.
You're not sure. You guess this sensor is worth roughly 50 gold pieces. It really is going to depend more on the buyer than anything else.
Yeah. I will phrase like I haven't come across this thing. Usually silver. These kind of they sell for decent. I mean, you can sell it anywhere. But if you find the right buyer, I think you could get upwards 50 to maybe even more if you can convince him it's worth his trouble.
Planish nods and thanks and carefully packs away the, frail-looking filigree thing.
You can beat people to death with it. Ow.
And Dante, your turn.
Didn't get a gem last time.
Yeah, you want to re-roll that? You're welcome to.
If you want.
Roll it and get a non-1 answer, Dante.
This is going to be a while.
Oh,
3, there we go. That's at least something.
third time's the charm.
Yep, let me get a D5 from you. Just don't get a 1.
You have to you have to If it helps you, QWERTY, you can just push up on the up key, up arrow key, and it'll just re-roll the same thing.
Yep. D5. 5, there we go. You pull out a masterwork spear. Not a long spear, just a regular spear. And you don't need an appraisal to tell you this is worth 302 gold pieces. Alrighty.
Oh, that was fun.
In addition, a second here.
Oh man.
In addition, can Casa get like 750 gold from something?
Oh, this happened to be 750 next to the staff of resurrection and Sir Vace's arm. So yeah, we'll go like that. Okay, because that seems to make sense to me. 709.
In addition, you all die. Congrats on your loot. Bye.
At the bottom of the box is a total of 179 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces, which kind of crumble to the ground as the chest sort of falls apart.
Oh man, I was gonna totally ask to keep that chest.
I guess we'll split it as evenly as possible.
44 gold, and it says 0.75. You know what? I'm just gonna take 44 gold. You guys can fuck around with the 75.
Yeah, they'll make it 45 for everybody else.
Yeah, good enough. Item.
45 gold and
And 1 silver.
1 silver.
Because we all
Sure.
know that Nord deals so much in silver and copper. He's
I technically should have rolled copper, but I thought, no, you know what, screw it.
We just deal in gold
Who
anyway.
cares? I was literally out walking around in the parking lot the other day. I look down and I see a dime on the ground and 2 pennies, like literally within arm's reach of one another. I picked up the dime, left the pennies.
That's general mentality. They
Yeah.
weren't heads up, were they?
Oh, I honestly, I didn't pay any attention.
Fuck you, pennies.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally right there. I could have just, minimal effort picked it up, but it's just so not worth it.
Really?
I don't feel like moving my arm.
Yeah.
My arm movement is worth more than 1 penny.
And literally, I mean, okay, a penny saved is a penny earned. It's not like Bill Gates, where if he stops to fart, he loses $1,000. Yeah, it would have been pure profit in my case. I wasn't doing anything, so fuck it. I got a dime. I don't need a penny.
Is there anything I could salvage off this chest?
You could probably take a few of the plates, and knowledge of how this trap works is very nice.
Excellent. I will take that. Is there, where would I put that? Like details?
Yeah. Just make notes of today's date, I guess.
Knowledge of exploding chest trap. Because I went with profession trapper. By the way, I just told you I bought all these fun items. Unfortunately, this particular dungeon doesn't really allow that because it's more of like an open. I need soft ground. I can't really hammer it into fucking plates. But I bought like a whole bunch of bear traps and a whole bunch of oil, a trip wire. So I was thinking like what I want to do at some point is I'm gonna put like a whole bunch of bear traps down, lay out a slick of oil with a wire, like so they just go sliding belly first into a bunch of fucking bear traps.
Nice. I mean, yeah.
Eventually, one day, I'll get the setup. All right. So knowledge of exploding chest trap and some plates.
I have this horrible feeling that considering that this is Nick, he will somehow roll a natural 1 while setting up the traps. And his character will just step in one and then cartoon-like start stumbling around, stepping into every single trap he's set up. Until he's completely covered in bear traps.
That sounds like him.
Bear traps are nasty. They're fucking. What's the damage? They get a +10 to hit. +10 melee, 2d6 +3. So it's essentially a great sword attack. And you can keep people immobile by like hammering a chain to the bear trap into the ground, so you can keep them kind of immobilized. That's kind of fun. Plates from exploding chest strap. One day, I will have you exploding chest.
So if you all want to, you're welcome to make some notes on the map here for the rooms that you've explored and such. Make your way back out. If not, let me know. I'll just take you back to the splash page and we'll call it a night.
God, I am so incredibly sleepy that I can't put two coherent thoughts together. Which, is pretty in character for Tlanish.
Yeah.
So
After all that raging he's been doing, it's been a long day. Time for a growing lizard to get his beauty sleep.
In the haystack.
and a haystack.
Siobhan. We're putting the date as 5/21, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the data
Like it-
starts.
At this point, I'm fairly sure like the cows and the horses and stuff have gotten used to him actually being there. And are sort of giving him a lot of space, but are still staying in the stable for
Yeah,
once.
they're not freaking out anymore.
Oh, whew.
Start shutting down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 windows open. 7 tabs.
All
Are
the tabs.
any of them TV tropes?
Nope,
Thank fuck for that.
they're all closed now. We only have the 2 remaining ones, and they are both Color Animal Inn.
Nick's usually up or getting ready to go to bed about this time.
Yeah, usually I'm just getting back from work.
No, that'd be like 58 minutes ago. Well,
Oh.
not 58 minutes, but 50 minutes ago. Because you're normally about 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's the only. That's the only blessing. I don't have far to travel.
Unless you get something to eat or something, and then you're later.
So, Nor, no midweek games planned, just next Saturday, and then probably a break for you?
I was hoping for one this week. It didn't happen. I think I'm going to be able to do it again. I may or may not do a midweek game. As far as y'all are concerned, is there any day that would be particularly good for you?
Anything but Monday. But I'm figuring that Monday is already off the table for you, so
Yeah, I'm not.
since it's a little close.
Yep. I actually might even do something tomorrow. My usual Sunday game has been canceled.
I'm sad to hear that.
Yeah.
Cancelled games are cancer.
And then as of next month, I am going to be traveling.
Oh yeah, you're moving. I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
yeah. I'm going out to St. Louis to visit one of my online buddies who I've never met in person. He and another one of my online buddies who I've never met in person have been playing in Roll20 with me pretty much since I started, and they are getting married, so I'm going to be at
Oh,
their
cool.
wedding. And
That is very cool.
yeah, and their friend, they brought a friend along, so it's like been the 3 of them, and 2 of them are getting married to each other, and I'm gonna get to meet all 3 of them for the first time. And then I'm heading west, and I'm gonna go see the Continental Divide and find myself in Colorado, and hopefully find myself a job and a home.
There you go.
Yeah,
No, sounds like it's gonna be fun times.
yeah. Well, it's
At
gonna be
least
an
the first
adventure.
half of it. The finding a job in a home probably isn't. It's gonna be stressful as fuck. But you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I say? Find a nice family that already has a house and job. Kill them. Take their just.
Well, that's how I got this one.
Yeah.
The cops are on to me now, so I'm gonna have to head out. And I just
It's that
realized
pe-
we're still recording, so yeah.
We Cut him now, boys.
Little peek
Time
into my
for a
life.
bit of editing, Nord.
You didn't hear nothing, you do.
That's all right. I'll go back and edit this out. Never gonna happen. Good night, YouTubers. And if any of you squeal on me, good night.
I'm just imagining like editing and like patching in bits of your voice from like 100 different sentences. Like, I am an upstanding human being.
I actually saw a video of what was it? I forget what they did. Some song with all Disney characters. I don't know what it was. It's not online anyway. Good night. Streaming finally stopping now.